Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our game of Dragonlance. I may sound different, and that's because I am different. My mic setup has changed. Apologies for that. We are resuming our adventure, having just left Heart's Hollow, where everybody got a nice little mini vacation where they got to relax for a couple days, do some jobs around town, but then headed out to pursue their party's goals, most namely tracking down a portal network node that they could use to get back to the army that they have waiting for them. They did accomplish this. They were able to meet up with Darrett, communicate with him, tell him about the portal network and where they think the Red Dragon army is, and then get them moving. However, because he's dealing with such a large and entrenched force, it was going to take some time for them to break camp and then begin marching. So, knowing this, our players took some scouts from their host and led them to where the portal network node was so that they could then lead their army when it began its march. Our players then went through the portals and flew all the way back to the northwest of the wastelands that they're adventuring in to begin marching towards Camp Carrion Clay. This is apparently where slaves or captives are being held by the Red Dragon army for what means we're not entirely sure, but we've heard of it from both a scout of Heart's Hollow and survivors of dragon attacks, the Dimonesti elves. So, finally, we are able to pull on this thread and explore what Camp Carrion Clay actually is. And it is upon ascending a plateau that our players find, or finally, lay eyes on Camp Carrion Clay. It is a large wooden spiked palisade wall encircling a small island in the middle of a lake. Now, when we arrived, the sun was beginning to set, so we have the advantage of dusk, and the waters are low, like they've been most of the time, because apparently Alafi's just lucky like that. And we have rarely had to deal with the tides being anything but low.
The result is the moon god. Just putting that out there.
That's true. If anybody could favorably control the tides, it would probably be the moon god. Now, this works somewhat to our advantage, as the waters that would normally be surrounding Camp Carrion Clay in the event of high tides have receded, creating a sticky, swampy, marshy expanse of land filled with dead and some rotting fish carcasses. This has created quite the reeking smell, but perhaps this would be a perfect veil for our party to sneak up to Camp Carrion Clay without drawing any attention. However, there are a few difficulties that have presented themselves to our group, namely that the grounds around Camp Carrion Clay are patrolled. We can see that there are some patrols making their way around the edges of the lake. Another difficulty is that the only approachable means to access the camp is a makeshift wooden bridge. And thirdly, there is a large watchtower perched in the middle of the camp that appears to be manned with lookouts that have a commanding view of the surrounding terrain. If our party had approached any more brazenly, they would have been spotted already. And it is in this scenario that we rejoin our group, hiding just over a ledge, staring down at Camp Carrion Clay. And it is here we will begin discussing how we will approach this unique challenge. Will we sneak into the camp or just fucking attack it? We're going to find out here in a minute. Welcome back, everyone. It is a pleasure to be back at the helm of this table, and I look forward to seeing just how we fuck this up. And
not if, not when.
Ow.
So we don't really need to save anyone in there, right? We can just light this place on fire, right?
We could just throw moonbeams at it and call it good.
The objectives that I have written down are freeing the Sea Elf and Heart's Hollow prisoners, gathering information on what the Red Dragon army is doing in the Wastes in the first place, gathering information on the Titan's Spine, capturing command staff if we can to like get that information and other things, and then horse food. You know, so that was my list of objectives for us. And then we had talked about last time going in Death Star style, or disguised as mercs for the Red Dragon army, or doing the flying lightning mouse.
The flying lightning mouse is a funny option.
Yep.
It's true.
I couldn't be the invisible flying lightning mouse, unfortunately, but I could be a flying lightning mouse, which would be pretty good.
Yeah.
Do we see any like horse feed, like just hanging around?
Unfortunately, the palisades are tall enough that you can't see directly into the camp. The only thing you can really lay eyes on is the top of that watchtower peeking its way above the palisade walls. You can see
guards
that
on there, right?
Hmm?
Did we see guards on there?
Yes, it is manned by 3 guards.
So I didn't hear you say there wasn't horse feed on the other side of that wall.
We don't know.
So
There might be.
Yeah, you know.
Flash forward to Thrag strangling a Red Dragon army soldier, screaming, "Where do you keep your horse feed?"
We gotta knock out all those
What makes you
objectives.
think he's not already doing that?
True.
Where's the horse feed? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit you that hard.
We probably want to do some kind of scouting run since it's about to be dark.
Yeah.
That might help.
What's the palisade wall made out of?
Let me see if I can get you a better description of it.
And how tall is it?
They are 15-foot high walls made from driftwood.
Are they sturdy? Or do they look a
They-
little
Flammable to me.
So they look a little just put together.
Give me a perception check.
Sure. We're close enough to do that. That's awesome. I didn't know how close we were. I didn't know if we were like real far.
I could also try to like sneak in, get the prisoners into the rope trick, and then we could raise the whole thing.
It's a good idea.
We don't have a magic bag, do we? Like a bag of holding?
I don't believe so.
You
I don't-
probably
I
shouldn't
don't-
put prisoners in a bag of holding. Just putting that out there.
Well, I was just gonna. In an ideal world, if our army is close by, we could like get weapons and stuff, and like supply the prisoners to be armed.
Now, I will say our party, I'm placing them about 120 feet away from the camp, behind a ridge so that you aren't immediately spotted by sentries. And you can see from this distance that the walls are at least constructed well enough to omit most sight lines into the middle of camp. As it is dusk and there are fires within the camp, you can see light poking its way through the palisade in several places. Whether it's shoddy enough that you could just knock down a wall is something you wouldn't truly know until you were much closer.
Okay. How many guards in a patrol?
Would you like to spend some time to observe the patrols as they wander the camp?
Not without the party's permission, no.
We probably should keep an eye out. Look, it's good to know how many people we are going to have to murder in the eventuality that we fail.
Yeah, so the scouting thing would be number of prisoners there are, number of enemies there are, locations of those things, and any special stuff.
I don't think my character is well equipped for scouting or anything that might require a stealth check. Disadvantage -1 is pretty bad. So if anybody wants to do that, and we think that's
I think
good
we're all pretty
information.
terrible at stealth. I think
I'm
me and
not.
Bragg have a +2.
Do you have disadvantage?
I need to step
All
away
right,
for a
Bragg.
moment. I will be right back.
Okay.
I actually have a +4 to stealth, so.
Oh wow, I
Hey,
didn't think
there we go. That's
Bragg
nice.
is stealthy.
Could get that information from Thrag if we think it's valuable.
It would be good to know how many people we're dealing with, I think.
I would be inclined to agree.
It's best if Josephine doesn't know, though, for religious reasons.
Oh, wait. Why is that?
Well, there's going to be a lot of murder.
Oh, well, I don't know that she's, like, lawful paladin, like, you can't kill anybody, I'll be upset. We've killed people around her.
Oh, no, I was just giving you plausible deniability for your god.
Ah.
It's like we're brutally interrogating somebody, and she's like, "What is this? By the mother!" She's like, "Unhand him. Let me do it."
Well, she's been a part of this war for a little while.
I know.
I
I'm just making fun.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to actually think. It's a good question, honestly, to ask myself about my character. But I think it would be a scenario where those causing so much discomfort would need to be stopped. And if violence is the way, I mean, to preserve compassion, you may have to stop the completely uncompassionate. And this is a slave camp, so I think that would make sense. And I encourage the prompt. I'm playing a religious cleric, so honestly, gotta question that sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah, we should probably have, I guess Thrag can get closer than we can, most likely.
Let's see with Jacob. What is your stealth?
My stealth?
Just
Probably
curious.
bad because I wear heavy armor as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Thrag. I think I would agree, Alex. I think
+2 though.
Thrag is probably our stealth.
Yep.
If we're gonna do that.
Yeah.
Well,
I can
hold on. Let me
take a
let me
look
look
from
at
back
my
here,
armor.
but
Do you wear heavy armor?
I think I might wear medium.
Oh,
What type of
that
armor?
might impose.
Oh, mithril breastplate armor.
oh, you're fine then.
Yeah.
Breastplate's not disadvantage, and mithril also removes disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm doing the half plate thing. The best I could do for scouting is more like trying to sneak in, but then just passing myself off as one of them.
I'm sad I don't have guidance. Why didn't I take guidance? Oh, you have guidance. That's why. That's why I didn't take guidance. Alright, we're good.
Oh yeah, I have guidance because you didn't insist when the party started.
You can't double up on guidance, can you?
No.
No, I didn't think so. That would be silly.
That would just make the best party for everything for clerics.
Agree. Yeah, I mean, I'm not against that party comp ever.
It's like we need to pick it. We need to pick this lock. All four of us cast guidance on one person.
We're all picking this lock together as a team. Always, we do everything together as a team.
We all pick this together.
I don't have any cool stealth spells, do I? Visibility would be cool, but I'm not a wielder of such magic.
I have darkness, but that's the closest I've got.
I have Revivify. It's a great stealth spell for bringing people back when they fail their stealth check. Do I have diamonds? Did we get diamonds on this character?
I think we bought
We
a
did.
diamond. Yeah,
Did we buy
in the last town
I do have a diamond.
from
the-
from
the guy that I accidentally intimidated to a point I started feeling bad as a player.
I love that it says it's a 5,000 gold diamond, and it's definitely not that one. Pretty sure this was
Yeah.
100 gold diamond.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Thrag, go be stealthy with guidance.
I believe.
And what am I supposed to find again? What do you want me to do?
We are looking for. You're going and investigating numbers and patrol type of stuff, so we know how many people we have to inconvenience.
All right. Thrag slaps
Wait.
himself.
So we're giving him invisibility and flying.
Visibility.
Is this what's happening?
Oh no, I was just gonna let him do around the edge of the area stealth.
Oh, I see.
That would be sweet, though. That's a great idea, Jacob. Invisibility flying.
I mean, that's what we did for the previous camp incursion. We
Yeah.
did invisible flying ferret,
Can we
something
call...
that could see in the dark.
Yeah.
What do we think about calling that the Peter Pan maneuver?
Well, I think there's also the lightning mouse maneuver, which is we cast flying on a mouse that has already turned on
Oh yeah.
call
yeah.
lightning.
Yeah, I like that one. Also amazing. These are all great ideas. I encourage all of this.
Which is part of the reason why we shouldn't mess with flying yet, because we might need lightning mouse.
True.
Fair.
All right, Thrag. So you're going to be sneaking where exactly? I will reiterate that the camp is on an island in the middle of a bunch of marshy terrain.
Mhm.
It is about 45 feet of just gross muck sand. And the only approachable way to get to the camp is a walkway, a wooden walkway, which is guarded. You can see that there are individuals standing by the gate of it. There's one patrol outside of the camp currently, and you could observe them if you wished, but the greatest risk to you sneaking around the periphery of the camp is that watchtower, of which there are 3 guards posted.
And it's like a mucky, muddy water. Like, if I was there, it would clearly leave an imprint in the mud.
Yes.
Another option we could do is we go with a decoy method where the 3 of us hide somewhere and Bragg gets spotted by the patrol, and we just lead the patrol into a ambush and make them send out patrol after us until
Also a possibility.
How wide is this bridge?
It is 10 feet wide.
Okay, so 2 people can walk across it.
Correct.
Abreast. Okay, and how many people are guarding said bridge?
The bridge is guarded by. It was guarded by 2 Red Dragon army soldiers and 1 Draconian.
Just because you started with 2 red dragons. Oh, okay.
Adult red dragons.
We leave.
Those tiny little gate guards suddenly got really big.
I forgot to mention 2 red adult dragons. Forgot to mention.
It is the Red Dragon Army.
It's true. You know, you gotta prepare for that.
Okay. So you are going to cast invisibility on me, correct?
Who?
We probably were just gonna do guidance and let you stealth, but if we don't think it's worth stealthing around, we can just
Well,
do another thing.
It's too mucky to like tread across the water. I would clearly be noticed really quickly. If you cast invisibility on me, I could probably make it out of. Through the bridge.
Well, there's probably a gate.
There is a gate.
I could climb the walls. I am a cat. I have a climb speed.
He
Okay.
is.
I need to step away one more time. It should be short, but the option of fly is on the table for me if you want to use it. So feel free.
They look up and they see a flying cat. Like, oh,
The Peter Pan maneuver.
no one will ever believe you.
Yeah, that's how you just like make the best charisma check. Let's give him the Jedi hand wave. No one will believe you. He's right. I've drank too much. Just walks away.
The Camp Carrion map loaded, but it gave me an error. Did that happen to anybody else?
It did happen to me. Oh, and now it's gone.
The map or the error?
Both.
I have map, just not the error.
I think I clicked something wrong.
Oh yeah, I'm getting an error, but it's
Yeah, I right-clicked and I think it hit a button and now it's gone. Yeah, I can find it in the images. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, let me go
Okay.
look in.
I have a black box, which is fine.
Yeah, so that error happened to me a bunch last time and it didn't get in the way, but it is a black box.
Where is it under again?
Curious.
Assets?
It's in images,
Mhm.
and
Images.
then your group should already be uncategorized, and it should be right near the top. Camp Carrion map? Do you see it?
Yeah, no, it keeps giving me an error.
But it gives you the black box, right?
It gives me the black box.
Ignore the error. Just
Okay,
close
so
it
it
and keep the black
Okay.
box.
Okay.
I guess what we will do, there is a map for this place, but I will hold on to it until we have breached the camp.
Oh, okay. Because our
Okay.
tokens aren't in there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that works. We just got it up. That makes sense to me. Well, Frixus's fly is on the table. Alafi, you can cast invisibility?
Yeah, I can cast invisibility. Question is, do we want invisible or do we want a do we just want to be aggressive about this and let them panic?
Why not
and
just give
have
me both
a lightning
invisibility?
frog?
Why not just give me invisibility and flying?
I'm not against it. I'll leave that up to the people spending the spell slots and the person risking their life.
Well, invisibility and flying, it'd be using 2 spells to just do scouting. Is that worth it?
Up to you guys.
What level
Okay.
spell are you sacrificing?
Well, it's a level 2 spell for both of those, so. Or no, maybe a level 3 for Praise, I don't remember.
That's, well, all his spells are a certain level.
This might be a little untraditional, but here, I'm going to re-share this.
So the only reason we're getting more errors is because things
Oh, that
are
worked.
added, so just close them.
It worked that time, Gal.
Sweet.
Cool map. I love these maps.
This should also, the main reason why I wanted to do this was to give you guys a good scale of the size of the camp.
Thank you.
Yeah. You are not physically where your icons are.
Can
It's
you
just
put us
the way
like
I made it.
off the map? I'll move off the map.
I mean, yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, that makes sense. And we're 45 feet away from this, or it's at least you said it's a 45 feet trek across that bridge,
Yeah.
but we're further.
And we're like 100 and some feet out.
Right.
Yep.
Right. We're further out. Cool beans. Well, we don't need Jacob for this part because since he said we could take the fly, but again, I'll leave that up to you two. I'm up for both spells or just one if we think one's better, or even just stealth if Dustin's comfortable with his role.
Yeah. The other question is, do we just try to go a deception-y way and just use... Like, two of you can look like Red Dragon Army people.
Do we want to do that before getting information?
Yeah. The question is, can we... I don't know if it's... I just don't want to waste spells that could...
Understandable.
If we end up in a fight.
That is understandable.
Well, okay. How about you just cast invisibility on me, so it's just one spell.
I would say that's not a bad argument because Phrixus has only a few, and if you're a cleric, like, you're a druid?
Yeah.
Do you have the same? You should have the same amount of spell slots as me, right?
I think I have one less because I'm not a land druid.
I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 spell slots total. So yeah, 3 in second, and 3 in third, and then 4 in first. Well, in any case, even if you have 9, it is it would be nice. I think that's not a bad idea to leave a spell slot on Phrixus to keep Phrixus at full power. I would agree with that.
I mean, I don't rely on the spell slots for combat as much. It's always nice to have Armor of Agathis going, but...
Yeah, it's just a matter of if we want to just try to get in Deception way, or do we want to get more information before we get in with Deception way, or do we want to just do a stealth and then maybe assault? Those are our like 4 options.
Yeah, I would say we need more information on numbers would be the main thing. So yeah, I would vote to invisible or somehow get eyes on that place.
Alright. And then I will... Yeah, okay. I will invisible... Thrag, because he'll be... His stealth will make it easier for him to...
Yeah. The other thing too is because I get my stuff back on short rest, is I could do stealth vision, short rest, and then be combat ready.
Mhm.
Good point.
So we're gonna invisible flag. Are we gonna fly as well?
I will leave that up to the person stealthing and the spell slot spender.
So what would you give me, Jacob?
I can give you flying.
Okay.
Well, Laffy gives you stealth or invisibility, and then you can make no noise and be invisible. So, not a lot of reason to get spotted unless there's extenuating circumstances.
Flying would definitely make it easier for me to just being invisible and flying will just let me almost freely just float around the entire base and just look at
Right.
stuff.
Yep. I think that's what we had done before. The hard part there is you have 1 hour from when we cast those things, and then you got to be out of there, you know.
Yeah.
So. And I think if you attack, you're uninvisibled. That kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I forget what the other rules are for that.
If you do it like use an action, if you hold anything.
No, there's a particular group for invisibility. It breaks. Pull it up. Attacks or cast a spell.
Okay.
Or you get very
Too
fired.
bad then.
Like very fired, yeah. Unfortunate. You fell into my fairy fire trap.
I would be very impressed.
Or what do you bounce off the shield that's over this camp?
Lol.
Oh man, that would be. That's how you
Bong.
know it was something else. Something else going on.
Yeah, I say turn me invisible, and let me fly.
All right.
I think I have to fly you first and then invisibility, because... Oh, no, I guess it's a touch. So I don't have to see you. It doesn't matter. But yeah, either way,
You
we'll do
just
both.
lose them, and it's like no.
All right. You've got an hour.
All right, Thrag, what are you going to do with your hour of overpoweredness?
Only
Again, hour of invisibility. I don't know how long fly lasts. 10 minutes, I think.
Also 1 hour...
30 minutes, I think.
Oh, you're right, 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes.
You've got 10 minutes. I'm starting a timer now.
Oh no.
Go, Thrag, go.
They need to
All
put
right.
those in these.
Is my can I move my token?
No,
No.
you can now, though.
Okay. Fly like an eagle.
The flyby.
Yeah.
You
So-
don't even have to go on the things.
On approach to the camp, you can see that there is one patrol walking along the coast of the lake, making its way to the bridge that consists of... I'm just going to make sure I got the numbers right really quick.
37 full-size dragons.
Damn.
The patrol on the way towards the bridge on the outside of camp is composed of an officer and 5 soldiers, humanoid. You can see that there are 3 individuals guarding the gate. Would you like to fly over the wall?
Yes. So just to clarify, 3 are guarding the gate,
Yes.
and then what else?
We've got 6 so far.
6 so far. Okay.
Mhm.
Or no,
6
sorry,
on the-
9 so
6 on
far.
the patrol, 3 at the gate, yeah.
Now give me a stealth check.
It's flying.
With
Yeah.
advantage, probably.
You're in
I would-
so yeah, and with advantage.
Does he
Just
get
that-
guidance too?
No, I can't double concentrate.
Oh. Okay.
I need that double cleric party. Oh,
22.
wow. Concerningly low.
It's a 20. It's a 22. Oh no.
DC was 56. So
Oh man.
for that red dragon that's in the courtyard,
Yeah, not good, not good.
ancient red dragon.
All right. So,
Whatever one has true sight.
you are able to fly over the edge of... This should all be opening up for you because I'm essentially hiding all of the stuff that would be obscuring your vision since you're above it all.
Yeah, I see it.
Cool. So, yeah, you see beyond the wall, there are 2 large fire pits surrounded by tents. On the inside of camp, you can see that there are another 6 soldiers patrolling the grounds inside the camp. Similar in construction to the one you saw outside. Furthermore, on top of the watchtower, you can see 3 soldiers. And on the opposite end of camp, you can see what appears to be a collection of cages. And they are walled off in their own little alcove, separate from camp.
Okay, I want to fly to the cages.
All right.
Do you want me to move my character, or do you want to move it?
You can move your character.
Peter Pan.
All right. In the cage complex, you see a collection of imprisoned individuals. There are 2 cages that confine 3 Divinasti Sea Elves. You also see what appears to be a small, heavily wounded Kender, who is bandaged up, but it looks like only enough attention was given to her to keep her alive. No more than that.
Better not be the same Kendra as the last time we invaded a camp.
And the most alarming thing that you see is a fully grown bulette, which is held in a large cage.
What is a bulette?
Land shark.
Let me show you.
Land shark. That's good. Yeah, I remember. That's right. Man, that.
Oh my god!
I'm not kidding. It's a land shark. They burrow.
Yep, it is a large monstrosity. Now, there are 3 Baz Draconians guarding the entry into this area.
What's this? It's stone explosion kind?
Yeah, I think so. So that's 9 so far in the camp.
No. We've got 12.
No, just inside the camp.
Just inside? Okay.
Yes, because we have 6 on patrol, and then these 3 Baz Draconians. So there are only, other than the land shark, there's only 3 prisoners?
No, there's 3 sea elves.
Yeah, there's 3 sea elves and a Kender.
A Kender, so 4 plus the land shark.
Mm-hmm. And then finally, you can see that there is one other individual present within the compound itself, and that is a hobgoblin captain. You've seen their like before. They led soldiers in the attacks around... oh god. What was the name of the city? I'm having a brain fart.
Same. I can't remember. Dang. Starts with a K.
Calamon?
Calaman, yes. They led soldiers in raids around the periphery of Calaman when the Red Dragon army was prodding their grounds. And you got into conflict with them on several occasions. He is dressed in typical Red Dragon army garb.
Does he have any, like... Can I tell, is he just a common grunt soldier, or is he like a lieutenant?
No, he's definitely a rank above the individuals guarding this place.
Okay.
You said he was in the complex. Did you mean the cage complex or the entire complex?
The cage complex.
Okay. So he's there with the prisoners, with the 3 bastard guards. Okay.
Correct.
I don't recognize the Kender, do I?
No, you would have not met this person previously.
I think we've only ever met like 3 Kenders in the entire time we've played,
Okay.
and 2 of them were shopkeepers.
Okay. So I guess I'm going to move over here now.
Yeah, moving through the camp, you see more collections of tents. There is only one tent that stands above the rest. It is larger and more lavish. It is also guarded by 2 draconian soldiers. They are both Sivak draconians. The silver-scaled ones.
Ooh, what do they do again? They
Murder
transform.
me.
Yeah,
They
those are the
They transform.
Transformers.
I'm gonna stick with my original response there of murder me.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think I need to do some like further snooping? Do you want me to try to get into this tent?
Well, I think that's up to you.
I will say you've probably used about 6 of your 10 minutes at this point.
Ooh. Okay.
On a
with
positive
that-
note, the thing that wears off first is flying, not your
yeah,
invisibility.
you're right. Okay, I'm going to boop, 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 boop. I'm going to make my way out of the camp.
Okay.
Won't let me.
Oh, hold on. Oh, there you go. You may. Oh, now you're back in.
Well, that's
I got
well.
you, buddy.
Well, I was just gonna say it's kind of interesting that it won't let me pass a wall. It will let me pass the walls, but it won't let me pass through the door.
That's because I opened the walls so that you could see, but I didn't bother with the doors because
Oh,
why would I bother with the doors?
that's true. Okay, so I fly back down and I tap Frixis on the shoulder. From flying. From midair.
He turns around. Hello?
It's me,
Is that
Frixis.
Greg?
Yes. Dispel the magic. I have much to tell you.
I'm not dispelling invisibility. He's gonna talk to us while invisible in case we needed it again.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh,
Well, all right.
good idea.
Listen. There are
Also
there are 3 guarding the bridge and 6 on patrol, making 9
Outside?
9 soldiers outside. Then there are 6. Does the hobgoblin count among the 6, or is he just
No.
Okay, so he's okay. And then there are 6 soldiers patrolling the interior of the camp, along with 3 Boss Draconians guarding a Kender and 3 Sea Elves in the prison. There is also some horrific creature with gnashing fangs and teeth also caged.
3 CLs.
I make Thrag actually describe the creature to us so I can see if we can figure out if we know what it is.
It's gray, has strange web-like feet.
All right,
Rose.
Thrag, give me a nature check
A nature check. Oh no.
to accurately relay important information about a wild animal.
It's big. It's lots of rows of sharp teeth, gray scales.
All right, Alafi, give me a nature check to see if you can parse what he's trying to talk about.
Oh, this is gonna go badly.
Yeah, the DC's not great.
Also, my die decided not to stay in the box. Let's try that again.
Oh no.
He's trying his best.
It could be anything. That It's probably reptilian. He says it has scales.
4 legs. Large. 2 eyes.
It might be a dragon. It could be a cow.
Why would they have a cow in? I've seen a cow before. Why would they imprison one? Unless it's
I'm
a
just
cow.
basing this off of your description.
Unless perhaps I did see a cow, and perhaps it's of great power. Questions for later. But there are 3 Bossk Draconians guarding the prisoners. And then there is a hobgoblin. He looks not like the rank and file. He looks like he's higher ranking than those walking around the camp. And then in the far back, the farthest end of the camp, there is another ring of, there's a fire pit with a ring of tents, but one of the tents is lavish and more decorated. It's being guarded by 2 of the Silver Draconians.
The watchtower.
Yes.
I
No,
glance
not
at
the not the
There are-
watchtower. Not the watchtower. They are guarding the a lavish tent. I assume it might be a commander.
That makes sense. I was asking about the watchtower, how many were there, because that's...
Well, how many were in the watchtower again?
3.
And 3 in the watchtower.
Okay.
So 6 inside, plus the 3 guarding the prisoners, plus the 3 guarding in the watchtower, plus the 2 Draconians. It's quite a lot.
There are 24 soldiers, it seems. And a lot of them are ones that we know are very tough. Mostly the taking out patrol route might be useful, but the watchtower would probably see us immediately.
There is another thing. The Kender is badly wounded. I get the feeling that they gave her enough medical treatment just to save her life. Nothing more.
So there were 3 sea elves and then this Kender?
Yes.
Well, we know the sea elves were there from our friends we met earlier. And we did have somebody say from the town that they were missing someone, so I'm assuming that's the Kender.
So what do you all wish to do?
Well, Josephine, I think, would pose the same question back to Thrag since he got a view of everything. Be the most informed of all of us.
Well, we could release that creature. It
I don't
looked
like that plan.
It looked fierce.
I don't like it releasing a creature in the middle of all of the prisoners.
It's true.
If I could get in there, I could keep them safe, put them in a rope trick, and then we let it out.
Josephine is not against that plan at all. She likes that plan.
Give us an hour to have it do
Also-
what it can.
Yeah.
Also-
The main problem with that is, Drag said there was 4 soldiers in the same area as the prisoners.
What was there? Was the hobgoblin in the prison area, Kyle?
Yes.
Okay. That being said, most of the prison is walled off from the rest of the camp. There's only one way in and one way out. There could be enough privacy, potentially, to dispatch 4 people quickly, but only quickly.
But then there is a watchtower.
That is true. Perhaps taking the watchtower out first.
we want to maybe lure people out of the place?
I think Josephine's not against any plan that doesn't harm the people inside.
If we want to attack the patrol outside the camp, we should do it when they're directly across from the bridge, so it's the longest time to get reinforcements. And if we do, the people in the watchtower will likely see, and then I would guess we'd get the second patrol that's happening inside coming as a second wave.
Can you repeat that, Jacob?
So if we want to attack the patrol outside, we want to do it opposite the bridge, so that if they send out reinforcements, they have to go the longest distance to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
That's the first thing. And then the second thing was we'd probably end up getting seen by the watchtower, and then that second group of 6 inside would probably be their first, what they're going to send out, because they're already on patrol.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm
Not a terrible
guessing
plan.
maybe we'd get a couple of the Draconians in there too. Because I forget, the Draconians can fly? Have we seen that?
I can't
I
remember
think
now.
I think
You
the
see-
I
silver
don't
ones
think
might be
so.
able to.
The silver ones can, I think.
At the very most, you've seen them glide with style.
Ha.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember the silver ones. One of the silver ones attacked me from when I was like 10 feet up a wall. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Some of them are
Yeah,
played
I
by
think they
Tim
like
Allen.
climbed it.
Hmm.
So that would be a way to get rid of 6 at a time, potentially, if they send out the patrols, like I'm assuming. One of these groups has given us problems in the past, though. You know?
Yeah.
So we would be doing 2 pretty much back to back. Then again, we will have like a ambush potentially advantage on the first one
Mm-hmm.
if we do okay.
I would
How
like to just inform the party that the patrol that was making its way to camp, by the time Thrag has returned and you've begun discussing this, they have crossed the bridge and entered the camp proper.
Okay.
So everyone's in the camp now.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm like assuming that's a timed thing, like every once in a while they do a big loop, but let's see. The only other thing I could think of is if somehow, like through the flying stealth thing again, we take out the people on the watchtower, that could prevent alerts from going out.
Another option we could do is wait for more full night.
True.
Is there a forest surrounding the camp?
No.
No.
It is barren, scorched land. The only thing saving you from being spotted where you're at right now is there is a small ridge that your party is essentially crouching behind.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Can Elafi cast bonfire?
Is bonfire a
cantrip? Like, can you like can you light
No.
a fire with magic?
well? I can light a fire with magic, but not like a big fire.
Could
Well, it's-
become a
I'm
big
just-
fire.
Well, I'm just thinking like if there's a way we could get a small host of the people from the camp to go investigate something.
That could be good. Yeah, like lure them away.
Yeah. If we could cast a spell to even like a smoke stack, like a smoke trail in the air, enough to enough to distract the guards and to bring more of them out.
Yeah, like because this is on top of a plateau, we could potentially like light a campfire somewhere in the distance where they might be able to see it or something, or at least see the smoke. But that would be not great during the day or during the night. Sorry, because they couldn't see the smoke from that. They could see the light maybe, but that means it would have to be almost direct line of sight.
Yeah.
So some manner of distraction to get things out, or we wait for wait and see what happens with the patrols again, and potentially ambush a patrol. What are we thinking about, like, if we want to go for the center camp? Do we want to do that, or do we want to try to pick them off outside?
I think Ed's opinion is that fighting the camp head-on sounds super dangerous. Like, you mean just like going right in? If we're choosing fight, I could say our chances are probably better picking them off. Not sure what would happen in that scenario though. Like what that leads to. A lot of questions there, but
it's all
our
possible.
primary reason to be here is freeing the prisoners, right? So
right. That's the primary reason.
The other thing we could do is either try to sneak in or cause enough of like chaos distractions to get them out, and then go from there. But
also, that the creature in the cage is also tempting. It could be a valuable distraction while we let them release the prisoners. Though that being said, we'll probably that's right next to the prisoners.
So that's kind of endangering them still, right?
Yeah.
Unless they're still in the cage, I guess they'd be safe. Maybe, I don't know. Thing seems kind of dangerous.
A lot of questions that won't be answered without action. I think these are all viable plans.
I think trying to thin them out would be good, but we run the risk of them gathering more than we're expected to, or more than we expect them to.
It's reasonable.
So it could be like we do a hit and run type of a thing. Try to take out as many as we can, run for a while, and then come back and try to do things again. But
another option is we think we didn't see anyone else, is we attack from out here and make them come out to us in a funneled manner.
Interesting. Do you have a way to make them funnel?
Well, there's a swamp around them and a bridge.
That is true.
Because the only gate that we've been told about, at least, is just this gate.
That's the only one you saw, Dustin?
Yeah. I mean, am I correct in thinking that, Kyle?
Yeah, there were no other entrances.
So you blow up the watchtower and watch them come funneling out.
or blow up the bridge, although that would also starve the prisoners out.
Yeah.
How to get them all out of there? That's the hard question. Well, none of these are guaranteed, so I think so far any of them could work.
Most of them expose us for sure.
It's a bit of a. I'm just thinking about how I would attack this if I was Valoria.
Yeah, let's hear
And-
Valoria's plan. I'm into that.
I'm just thinking like this would be such a cool situation to use Move Earth. You could
Oh man, we
could, like,
drew it and
burrow in.
everything. Can you switch to Move Earth, Alex? Do you
Do
have
I
it?
have that?
Is it a high? Is it too high?
Shit, I didn't think that. Only Valoria gets to do that.
We just got a great plan from the. Is the horse's mouth the right phrase? Is that what that is? I don't know that phrase very well.
I mean, I feel that could apply.
Straight from the horse's
Yeah.
mouth. Good plan. Take it.
I don't think there is a good.
No good Earth
The-
movie. What the?
Yeah, there's like a raging, erupting Earth, but that's only a.
I
40
think
foot
isn't it a
circle.
cantrip? Like you can excavate like 5 square feet of earth.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
Yeah, the cantrips are kind of the harder. Actually, it's funny because the cantrips are the harder spells to get because you only
I have
choose
the water
once.
one.
I did not choose the Earth one. My cantrips are weird. Well, they're normal.
The other yeah. The other option is we wait long enough for me to change out spells, and then we tidal wave the entire camp.
Ooh. How big is the tidal wave? Would it just take out the whole camp? That would be sweet.
Tidal wave is
Massive.
30 feet long. Is a 30-foot by 10-foot area. So
So it's
No,
not
that
taller
won't
than the wall.
yeah. Yeah, I think.
It's smaller than we thought. Damn it.
Of course, that would have had you waiting for the tide to come in, which historically never happens.
It would have been funny though. I mean,
And so our party waited there for 2
the
weeks.
prisoners died before the water even came. But they flooded that place. They did it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think they're all good plans. Just gotta pick one. I will say, if we need a definitive answer, I'll lean towards the
Picking them off, but
Yeah.
I won't be responsible for our doom if that happens.
I think picking them off is a good plan. It's just a matter of how to pick them off.
Oh, yes, that's what we're discussing. My apologies.
Do we try and draw them out by making a fake camp so they have to go investigate? Do we just blow up the watchtower and do AoE at them until they all die?
I mean, we could always set fire to the whole camp on the opposite side of the prisoners and just hope that we can get in there and get out before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we just light a fire somewhere where they go up against the wall here?
We'd have to get up there without the watchtower seeing us too.
And that definitely
Yeah,
causes...
Thrag's still invisible. It hasn't been an hour.
distraction.
Oh, that's true.
That's true. If we want to really infiltrate the camp, I mean, like, what earthen spells does Alafi have?
None learned at the
Okay.
moment. Like none readied at the moment.
Okay. So, I mean, taking out the watchtower first and foremost.
Yeah, Alafi has mostly moon-themed stuff.
Is there any way we can silently kill everyone in the watchtower?
Well, there's a way we can not silently kill everyone in the watchtower.
God, if only we had like a long range, like a bow.
I have
If only we had somebody with a bow.
I have a silence spell that I can
Like
cast
a-
at 120 feet.
Like
Ooh.
a ranger is almost.
I have a call lightning spell I can cast at 120 feet, and then it's a 120 foot
It's
circle.
just a freak accident.
There is a
You silence
visual-
them and then strike them with lightning.
There's a visual element to that though, but it would be the idea of it is really funny. I like that idea. Let's do that idea.
Blow up the watchtower with lightning.
With just are they on top of it? Are they just open air?
It is a wooden platform that allows four people to stand comfortably.
How big is it? Is it
10 by
big?
10.
Oh no! I will do it if I'll spend my silence if you want to do that. I don't know what the results will be, but I love it so much I would be willing to do it.
I'm sorry, Kyle, if I kill everyone with this.
I mean, I also
feel
don't
like-
want to do anything the rest of the party doesn't want to do.
Yeah.
We're talking about doing call lightning.
Call lightning
Yeah.
silence the tower, but it's kind of memey. We don't have it does have meaning, but like it's also
The visual flash of it seems like it would potentially
think we need to silence
cause
that
attention. Yeah.
situation.
that's true. But like going through a lot of things with my head, I'll also say I think any of these plans have all the potential for just getting stuff away. None of them have no potential. So maybe they don't look up. Like maybe nobody's staring at the tower at that moment. It's just some lightning flashes. You know how big?
Maybe-
how tall
maybe-
is it?
It's let's see. Let me double check.
Super tall, kind of short.
I'm gonna say it's tall enough to be 10 feet above the wall line.
Ooh, 25 feet up.
So
That's not bad. I mean, yeah, we can go with something safer if we want to, but I think the safest plan that I can see is we blow another invisibility and another fly. Somebody goes in there and they like unlock the doors of the find a way to like open the cage doors and like talk to the prisoners and be like, hey, head north. We're gonna set the walls on fire when everything starts going chaotic and they're not paying attention. Head this direction. This is a part of the wall we won't set on fire, and you can run out that way. And then the person who's invisible maybe could stay and guide them, or maybe come back. I don't know what kind of time they'd have. Actually, it'd probably be it would have to be flying, wouldn't it? It would all have to be done really quickly. Is all.
Yeah, that's the thing is like, if I do flying, that's 50% of my spell slots.
You said you didn't need them, right?
In general, it'd be good to
In the scenario where we
wait
don't
an
have
hour.
to fight.
Yeah, it'd be good to wait an hour just to get another spell slot back and then do that, so that I at
Waiting
least
an
have
hour
one.
wouldn't be terrible anyways, because then we could look at the look to see if another patrol comes out.
Hey, yeah. No,
I need to step away again. The doggo ended up peeing, so
it's
gotta clean that
actually fair enough. That's actually good timing. I need to use the bathroom. I think this would be a great time to take a break and think about what we want to commit to.
sounds good.
And then when we come back from a break, make a very stressful decision as to what we will do. So, all right. Break.
Now, we're back.
All right. So, as a refresher, all the patrols are in the base. It is late dusk, and our party is currently hidden. Thrag still has roughly half an hour's worth of invisibility left. And the only thing we can see of the camp in this situation is the watchtower with 3 guards on it,
I think
and
our goal-
the 3 guarding the door.
I think the idea before Jacob left was that we wanted to do a long rest and keep an eye on the gate to see if any more patrols come out.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it.
Short rest, you mean?
Yeah, short rest. That's the one.
Okay.
The rest that recovers warlock spells.
Yeah. That's the short one.
All right. So, our party will take a short rest, and we will take note that the camp is very inactive during this time. Nothing leaves the camp. Guards do not change shift. It is merely business as usual for them. And it is now night.
Interesting. Do we want to wait until the day, see if a patrol goes by?
I think night is going to be our best bet to get them out of there.
Okie dokie.
I think, though. Could be wrong.
I don't agree.
Best
I don't
time to do stealth stuff.
Do not disagree at all. That is a good idea.
How big of gaps are there in the walls?
There are no gaps that you can see that would allow anyone to slip through.
Oh,
But
not
there are,
people-wise. I'm thinking rodent-wise.
yes, a small animal could wiggle its way through the palisades easily enough.
That's one way
Yeah.
we can get it.
True.
Yeah, do
I think
that.
our best bet at outside stuff is probably going to be diversion if we want to do
The fires, you think?
the picking things off.
Yeah.
So either fires or some kind of get their attention and have them bring people out. The other thing to note is I can Eldritch Blast, I think 120?
Ooh.
Or no.
120 for Belcher's class.
Yeah, it's 100 feet, or 120 feet, so
Okay.
could still attack from quite a range. I could also conjure a bow, like a heavy crossbow, but I think
I think
Eldritch
Eldritch Blast is
tends
better
to do
than that.
better. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm just saying for anybody else that wanted to use it, I think I would have to look up how that works, but yeah, so it's really, do we want to try to draw things out, kill them outside, or try to sneak in, do something there, or try to do both at once?
I like both at once, only because we can potentially save the people in the fort with somebody sneaking in, and then the distraction would keep people's eyes off of that, maybe make it easier
That's
for the
true.
person inside. Would we be able to run away, or would the plan be just to kill whoever faces us and hope we do good in the battle? We would be 3 people with 1 person going inside.
I have a number of tricks for
Oh,
myself.
I like the tricks. I have no tricks, unfortunately.
So I could try to be on distraction team.
I'm not stealthy, and I don't have a way to run away, unfortunately. A Misty Step, I mean, I have that, technically. That's just 30 feet, unfortunately. I could spam it on my on my turn. Save my second level slots for running away. That's a lot of spell slots though.
Well, regardless of what we do, I think, as far as an offensive action inside the camp, I think the first things first is getting rid of the watchtower.
Do we want to just like attack the camp full on? Like we'll hit the tower, and then we'll do the thing with the silence and the lightning bolt. That'll get the whole camp freaking out. And then we'll kill the watchtower off. And then, do we have an inn? Can we bust that door down? I don't even know.
Probably, if it's driftwood walls, we'll be able to just bash our way in too.
And we could just try the full-on assault and see how we do.
That's 24 versus 4.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Oh man.
Yeah, that's.
I thought it was 4 in the tower, 3 down and below, and then 6 patrols, which was
No, there's,
Roll.
yeah, there's 12 patrols.
Oh man.
Plus,
I advocate for we leave them here to die.
That's why I was emphasizing on maybe using a distraction to get them out. Like I don't think we need to do a full on. I do want to see what's in that commander tent. That being said, any maybe potentially juicy orders.
I don't think we can leave this place.
What?
Is the problem?
Oh wait, why can't we leave?
Like we can leave, but I don't think we can. I don't think we cannot.
Oh, what's here?
Well, we have people that we have directly told we would try and rescue people here.
Well, which people?
The
Sea elves.
Sea elf.
Yeah.
We don't gotta
And-
see them again, do we?
And
Hearts
the
Hollow.
town.
Yeah.
Which one? Oh, Hearts Hollow? We don't gotta go back there, do we? I could say like a
I'm trying
really
to think
good...
of a stealth plan that we could use to just get the people out.
And the
we
this
probably
also
thought of it.
probably is a raiding place where they raid from because it's in the dead center
Right.
of the area.
I mean, sure. I just think it's a really good prayer for their souls as we leave, and feel really good about them on the way out. My argument would be, oh, it's very pessimistic of me. I don't think we have the kit, but we should just try and see what happens. I think our best bet is to have somebody go in, and then 3 of us play distraction, and if one of us dies in that, that's okay. We got the people.
How much more invisibility does Thrag have?
None.
Short rest.
Yeah, we short
Oh,
rested.
Okay, damn. How many people can you apply invisibility to?
1.
Yeah, but like, what level are you casting it at?
It takes to cast it any higher than to get more people is more than 1 additional level.
Yeah, but it's like a 3rd level spell slot. So this 1 4th level spell slot is 2 people.
Oh no, I guess I could do a 3rd level and get 2 people.
Yeah.
But
So me and Frixus, you have heavy armor, right?
I don't know if.
All right,
Yeah.
me and a Laffy could stealth our way into the camp.
Nice.
She could figure out a way. She could take a look at the creature in the cage. I think the creature in the cage is a huge thing we're overlooking. I feel if we release that, it would wreak havoc into the camp.
Let's release it. 100%.
The problem is it's in right with the prisoners.
It is, but they are in cages. They are not in the same cage with this thing.
They're in separate cages? Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Get in there, let it go, and then get them out. That's...
Like, honestly, the minute what I'm thinking, this thing's probably pissed. If we somehow stealthily unlock that cage, it's going to attack the 3 Bosca Draconians that are right next to it.
I love it. I think this is a great idea.
It probably will, and then it will attack the people that are right next to it.
Well, by the
It's
time
a way, it'll go right through cages.
Well, we don't
by
know that.
by the time my thought process is by the time it finishes the Boz Draconians, more reinforcements will come to try to put it down.
Right. And if you're invisible, does just
Yeah.
unlocking the thing make you uninvisible? I don't think so. It's casting a spell
No.
and making an attack. Yeah, guys, I think this is a great plan. I'm just gonna say that right now. Let it go. It's freaking out. You could escort the people out. I don't know. I think that's a great plan. We could add to the distraction on the outside, though we're really fucking chunky out here. We don't move a lot. I mean, Frixus, I don't think. If you also have armor. I mean, I could,
Also,
like, zip around a little bit.
you have animal form, right?
I do, yeah.
What can you create an animal form that can fly?
No, it's level 8.
No. Okay, that's a level 8. What tiny thing can you turn into?
Lots of tiny things. Just it can't fly.
Okay, so how about this?
I have water walk. It lets you walk across mud.
Ooh, that's actually really good. Like, okay, look at the map really quick. Like, there's even a little bit of like ground outside of where the prison wall is. We could maybe make a little hole in the wall to get the prisoners out.
Up to 10 willing creatures. I could make everybody just walk on mud. Holy smokes. Insane. Not concentration. For 1 hour? This is the best spell in the game.
What were the cages made out of?
Kyle, do I remember what the cages are made out of?
Kyle.
They're made out of me.
Well, we're probably fine then. Kyle's pretty tough.
Oh
yeah,
no,
there's not enough for me to go around.
Kyle Mantium.
I'm just
strongest
laying on
people.
top of somebody who's too weak to push me off.
There's a
God,
camera in there.
yeah.
The Kender's just like is dying. Is just
The
already
cages
wounded.
are 10-foot cubes made of iron and locked with padlocks.
Maybe you guys can find the keys first. Make it easy.
That hobgoblin probably has it. Wouldn't be that surprised. He's hanging out in the prison area.
This makes sense. We've all played video games. We know how this works.
We've done a stealth mechanic before. A Laffy, you could turn into a squirrel or something else and have another person be invisible. So 3 of us could be in there.
That's right. I mean,
Yeah.
not me. I'm still at -1.
But we'd have to get everyone over the wall.
It sucks I have the spell. Can I, like, poop out a spell scroll and just give people my spell? It'd be great to use this on the people inside.
If we have the resources, you could take the time to craft a scroll.
Who's got paper and pen? Who's got it? Somebody's got it.
Who's got 3 weeks?
Yeah, I was about to say, unfortunately, by the crafting rules, I think it would take you a month.
Oh man, stupid.
Amazing D&D rules.
It's,
Took you a month to make anything worth anything.
it's really hard to write on this paper, guys.
Lame. Fucking lame.
Well, you have to make sure that you get all the microprint.
Right.
Mhm.
You know, there's a process to this.
Yep.
Okay, well, I think it. You know, regardless, I mean, I can give you guys the mud walk, make life easier. But if the triple team, and I can bless, but you only get that for a minute, which kind of sucks. I could give off aid. Like I could buff y'all up, and y'all 3 could head in there. What's if you're invisible, Frixus? What's your bonus?
I have like 2 to dexterity for stealth.
What's your
His
stealth?
bonus would be 2 to dexterity because he's wearing heavy armor.
I mean, that's better than
Yeah.
me. I'm at -1.
Well, it'd be,
Invisible would cancel out.
and I have disadvantage because heavy armor. I
Yeah,
think.
that's what I was saying. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it'd cancel it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wouldn't it just be normal then? Normal
Yeah.
roll? Yeah. So normal roll with +2 is better than normal roll with -1. But I could aid that sticks on people. I could marry.
I wish these
two
were better
people.
soldiers who would patrol at night.
I can also cast darkness on myself, but that doesn't do great for other people. But I get advantage, and everybody else gets disadvantage for attacks. So I could just try to kill
like-
as many things as I can.
We could cast darkness on the gate, and just as they come out, lightning them whenever Frixus tells me to fire.
Sometimes only a minute. Trying to think of all the stuff I can give you guys heading in. It's gonna be mostly just. I mean, I could definitely cast silence on the tower just to add to it. Once I hear commotion, but I'd have to get close, wouldn't I? Yeah.
Well, 120 feet.
I'm just gonna preemptive aid now. Give everybody 10. Spend a third level spell slot. Give everybody 10 health. 10 temporary HP for these nerds. Can I just like target y'all on here? I think I can. Let me see. Beep 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 beep. Combat tracker. I'm gonna target all these flippin' nerds. And then I'm gonna cast a spell. Let's see.
It's going to cast a spell, everyone!
Here we go. Ba-boom! There's your 10 temporary hit points. They're technically not temporary, but that's the only way we can do it in here. Alright, everybody's got 10 extra HPs. And then I'm not going to send my spiritual weapon with you. That doesn't do anything. And then I can water walk, yeah. Which is also going to be an hour. So I'll just spend that now, and let's assume I cast it when they leave so that doesn't just burn. Oh, I could do it as a ritual! I do it as a ritual and save my third level slot.
Hey.
And I do that 10 minutes before they leave. So the mud won't be so bad. And I got nothing else to make the party sweet. Hoarding bond? Oh. 60 feet. Okay, cool.
Could marry somebody just to eke out some
Yeah, I was
little
thinking
bonuses.
if anybody wanted to get married, maybe some ceremony, we could get that going, and some AC.
Speaking of that, my wife is asking me to come out there, so I will be right back again.
Roger.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
guys.
No, you're fine, man.
He's already married. Jeez.
I'm sorry, I'm not emotionally ready for that.
Alright, so we'll just have Jacob come back with you guys already inside of there. Let's go!
And I'm sorry, Alafi, you just have too many limbs.
You don't have enough limbs. It's okay.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, what is happening?
I think the plan to do invisible and head in with a squirrel. Wait, where are we heading in at?
Yeah, the problem is that those two have to get over the wall still.
Oh, well, one of them can climb. Frixus can't. Can you
Frixus,
climb?
I can. Wait,
No,
can I?
I'm asking. I'm pretty
Well,
sure you can.
I can just be a squirrel.
Right. If Frixus can't climb, leave Frixus here with me.
Leave Frixus to die.
No. Because we need people to get over the wall.
Yeah.
And 2 is fine. More is just complicated. He can be out here with distraction team.
Let me just double check and see if Thrag has.
Climbing?
I just want to see if Thrag. I'm not sure if he has climb.
Oh no, you're gonna ruin our whole plan! Don't look it up, just pretend you do.
Doesn't look like he does.
What are you?
I'm a Leonin.
I don't know if they have climb. I think the cat people with climbing speed is
Max.
It is pretty racist to assume that all cats can climb.
So true.
so racist.
Speciest, since they're species now? Yeah, I think that works.
Well, they're species the whole time, but yes, you don't have a climb speed.
I don't. I have
Because you're not
claws.
as cool as the fancy speedy cats.
It's true. I'm not a tabaxi.
So,
And you're not a satyr, so you can't just jump the wall.
And you're not a minotaur, so you can't just go through the wall.
Well, anyone can go through the wall with enough gumption.
Alex, this is looking like a solo mission. It's getting to that point.
Colonel, I am a squirrel.
Might be that it's a solo mission. Gotta get in, gotta get the key. Gotta unlock the cage with the big guy in it. Cause chaos. Unlock the cage with the other people in it, get them out. Meanwhile, we'll set stuff on fire. Or try
Yeah, the problem is I have no idea where the key is.
We think it's in his pocket, or it's hanging around. Yeah, that's true. This is kind of the same problem we had with wheel well, water wheel. What's it called?
Wheel Watch Outpost.
Wheel Watch Outpost. Yes.
What we need is another silence of the living quarters.
Oh yeah,
That worked really well.
Right. I mean, like, it would be great to come in here as a party if there was like an obvious way in outside of the door that would just be like, there we are.
Yeah.
So we could do, yeah. I feel like we can just stick with another plan, or we'll just theorize this whole episode, which is pretty much going to be this whole episode at this point.
Yeah. We theorized badly.
I mean, we went through all possible scenarios, right? Anything we could think
Yeah.
of outside of just leaning into making failed charisma checks at the door.
Yeah,
Well, it's we lean into Brixis being actually charismatic.
Yeah,
He's a warlock.
we can do that one. It's like, funny enough, the most stressful one. But we could do that one. Just because our survival hinges on his words and rolls. But I mean, I guess it would be the same if you went in. Are you not comfortable going in solo, Alex?
I can go in solo. It's just depending on what we need me to do. I can try to figure out the cage, but
I would say, since we're dawdling around, let's make a move, head in, see if you can find the key. If you can't, just come back, and we'll recalibrate. How's that sound? And then
That sounds good.
And if you can find the key, unlock the thing. We'll hear the chaos, I'm sure, and then we'll cause chaos out here. Sound good?
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give you. You already have aid. I'm gonna give everybody water walk because that's gonna just be helpful, I think, for this moment. And I did it with a ritual, so it doesn't cost me anything, which is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So, go squirrel, go! You gonna make yourself invisible, squirrel?
The question is, do I make myself an invisible squirrel, or do I make myself a lightning squirrel and add to the distraction?
Ooh. Do you want to be that? I mean, I guess that's foregoing the key in the opening of the cage, but it's also causes gas. So same
It would
thing.
cause chaos. I could see where things are, and it would just be chaos.
How would you open the cage for the slaves, though? I guess would be my only question. That's why it was kind of nice to have the key.
Yeah.
Maybe look for key first, come back, reset for lightning squirrel.
Yeah, maybe.
Might have to be two entries if we want to play it really safe. Or Jacob did step away. Lightning Tower is still on the table.
It is still on the table.
He didn't seem
I
happy
think
about
lightning
Tower.
squirrel is the best lightning tower plan now.
I have a feeling
Because-
we will get a talking to if we Lightning Tower.
Because lightning squirrel would be would mean I could hit things inside.
That's true. Lightning Squirrel is even better than Lightning Tower. Lightning Tower is just funny. All right.
Oh, lightning tower would be the first lightning strike of lightning squirrel.
That's true. Here's another third level slot I have to throw. Oh wait, no, it's only
Well,
second. It's only second, I think.
You don't have to silence it either. It just
Oh yeah,
the
yeah.
tower
why
gets hit by
silence?
lightning.
No reason to silence.
And then everyone freaks out and tries to figure out where things are coming from.
How much damage does a lightning bolt do?
3d10
Have to hit.
to a 10 by 10.
Have to hit quite a few times to probably kill these guys. I can only imagine. I like lightning squirrel a lot. I'm gonna leave it up to you, Alex. Chaos is in your hands.
I do like lightning squirrel.
Make the call. I'm behind you 100%. I'll say it was my idea.
Oh man, this is a terrible idea.
No, you're the voice of reason. Let's go.
Oh no. The terrible idea is I am the chaos is in my hands.
Oh,
That's a
to
terrible
give
idea.
it to you. Oh,
Because lightning squirrel does seem like a lot of fun.
it really does.
All right.
It also, funny enough, seems to be one of our only options. Squirrel seems to be the option.
Yeah, it does.
Or you squirrel in. Dustin? Did you see the other side of the gate? Is it just closed by like a little bar or something?
Yeah, Kyle, what was it? Was it just closed by a bar? What's going on there?
The gate is closed by a heavy wooden bar.
Oh, I can't deal with that as a squirrel.
No, I was gonna say like getting to the other side, untransforming really quick, throwing it up, and then we run into the camp and we fight classic
I think
style.
the
But it's
actual
still
plan
too much.
is
It's too many
I
people.
invisible myself up to a wall, cast lightning on myself while looking through the wall, so I can set her on the tower. Turn it to a squirrel, lightning bolt the tower, and then wander around lightning bolt while I look for the key. And they will be freaking out trying to figure out what's going on.
How long's lightning bolt for?
10 minutes.
So you would get how many lightning bolts?
It's 100?
100 lightning bolts over the squirrel. And then so because
Oh, no, 99,
because
because I
you
turned
had
into a squirrel on one
already
roll.
cast it on yourself, it wouldn't break the invisibility. And it doesn't take
It's-
concentration.
Literally in the description, like for wild shape, it uses call lightning as a if a spell already is cast and it's just holding concentration, like it's call lightning is the example they
Okay,
use.
so you won't be able to be invisible and call lightning at the same time.
No, but I could be
Okay.
a squirrel
So you could be a
and
squirrel.
who's wandering around the camp calling lightning.
Right. I have a feeling that this is one of those things that is so jank that they'll be that a wizard is growing inside of this place. Like he's just born and now he exists in the middle of the tower, but only if you do that. Only in the scenario that you do that does that wizard exist.
Yeah, I'm giving in to lightning squirrel.
Okay, give him the lightning squirrel. I'm all for it. I'm here.
All right. So I cast invisibility on myself after the water walking goes,
Yep. It's cast.
and I'm going to wander up to a wall and find a crack through the wall that I can see the tower.
Okay. Show me where you want to go, and then give me a stealth check.
All right, I'm gonna go. I guess I can move. Can I? Me. That was me. I want to go here. I guess that seems like a good spot. No, actually,
Really?
better spot. I'm gonna go. I want to be out of. No, I want to be inside of bridge, so I'm gonna go here. And then self check. Advantage button.
Ooh.
Nice. All right. You are able to sneak up to the wall.
Actually, now I think about it, I do need to be outside the bridge, so I'll make myself not with inside the bridge because I need to be able to do this without those guards seeing me. So down here somewhere,
Okay.
around the corner, so I can't see into the gate guards.
Now, does a squirrel have night vision?
It's I'm gonna choose something that will. I just need something small. Squirrel is just the choke of the thing.
That's fair.
I'm gonna choose some, and I'm approaching as myself because I need to cast a spell first, but I'm invisible. So I'm going to cast a spell at the watchtower, centering the watchtower as my call lightning, and then I have to look up if wild shape's bonus action. Is it?
Yeah. If you no, you gotta be a certain type.
No, it's just always a bonus action.
So, this close to the wall, you won't be able to see through the cracks enough to make out the watchtower.
Okay. Am I able to see through the cracks enough to pick a spot that is around where I think the watchtower is? I don't care if I actually fire the first time.
Yeah, you could do that.
Okay. So I'm creating the storm.
Okay. All right, so you've cast a spell. Storm clouds have begun to form above the camp.
And I'm looking at if wild shape is a standard action or a bonus action. I don't remember because I haven't wild shaped in forever.
You want me to look it up for you?
Are you a Circle of the Moon Druid?
It's an action. No, I'm not. I'm a Twilight Druid. So I am here, but not invisible for 6 seconds.
All right. So, storm clouds forming above the camp. Then immediately after that, a bolt of lightning is going to strike the ground.
Yes.
Boom!
All right. Lightning crashes into the camp, sparking onto the ground nearby the tower and sending bright light flashing through the dark and quiet camp. I am now going to bring up the battle tracker and add things to it.
This is a terrible idea. It's okay though.
You know, we were just sort of sitting around. I think this was just a 2-hour wait for initiative.
All right.
I think it was
So-
all going to be initiative.
There's a crack, a loud boom of lightning, and in its wake, you hear the sound of a horn calling.
Oh.
Oh no.
All right, I'm going to roll initiative for these guys. No, nope, not those guys.
Man, this thing just keeps hitting me with compile logs all day every time I do anything.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, really?
It's rough. I think it just all needs to probably be updated or something.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe that'll be fixed next time we play. All right, so combat has pseudo started at this point. Everybody is going to be acting on their initiative because something alarming has happened. The enemy rolled much higher than a Laffy, so they are going to make perception rolls to see if they can find what is attacking the camp. It is clear enough that this is not a naturally forming storm cloud. So we are going to roll perception checks.
Did you say you hit the watchtower or just near the watchtower?
I couldn't see the watchtower, so I just was centering it as close to the watchtower as I could.
Damn.
It means the other 98 will hit. It's fine.
I think I'm gonna have to back out. Sorry, guys.
All good, man.
Oh, no worries, man. We were about to end anyway.
Okay.
I hope everything's all right, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah,
Or I guess maybe later this week.
something like that.
We'll talk
Alrighty,
it over.
I'll talk to y'all later.
Yeah. Bye,
Peace.
man.
See you, dude.
Okay, so we will end our session with one of the soldiers, the eagle-eyed bastard that he is, sees Alafi's head poking up over the edge of the palisade wall. He points to her and says, "There's a girl outside the camp!" And they heft up their spears and ready a volley. And when we play next, we will see just how devastating this unfortunate turn of events is going to be.
Nice.
Half cover is, or 3/4 cover is great, right?
Yes, I would say you've got 3/4 cover where you are. And
Can't believe one of
Boy.
them spotted me. Jeez.
he rolled and got a 21.
Oh no.
Got a 22 though.
Oh, did you get it? Oh, you did get a 22. Okay, hold on. That didn't happen.
There might be some. Wait, there might be hope.
Oh, sure. There's 2 more guys that need to roll.
Must have been the wind.
It's like the Skyrim, like, hold right there. Must have been the wind.
Someone's lurking there.
That's true. Honestly, I feel like I need to make you make another save for stealth because one was to approach the camp and this one's to remain hidden after using a spell.
Okay, good point.
Can we give him inspiration?
Yeah,
I
feel
am going
free.
to use inspiration. 'Cause I just have one.
Yeah. Use your inspiration.
Does that help if you already have advantage?
I don't have advantage because I became uninvisible because I cast a spell.
Oh man.
Oh no, they see me.
Okay. Yes, they do see you, and this will play out as I said. They spotted you peeking your head above the palisade wall and called out your location. So when we resume next session, it will be to see how the hell this plays out.
Running
I'm
to death.
I am certainly excited to see what that could possibly look like.
Death.
Yeah, I don't want to say that I called this at the start of the episode, but
Yeah, I did. But
Jacob was our moral compass.
No one else- no one else was on when you called it, though.
Well,
It's
you
just
guys
us.
knew. You guys knew.
I'm sorry, guys. I tried to do something different with the.
What? No, this is fine.
What do you apologize for?
Let's play
Yeah.
D&D next time, and we'll figure out what happens.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of exciting rolls next time for sure. But thank you everybody for joining us for this game. I am very much looking forward to the next session, and I hope that you all enjoy watching us roll a shitload of dice, because that will be what we get up to next time. But until then, this has been Dragonlance. Have a great week, and we will see you for the next session. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.